It will be windy tomorrow. It's a touch on the breezy side this weekend, but they're going to be more noticeable tomorrow. Wind gusts anywhere between 30 to 40 miles per hour. So a little bit on the breezy side Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, especially if you get close to a thunderstorm, but the majority of the wind will be tomorrow. Thankfully, relative humidity will get a little bit higher, but it's not going to be strong enough to eliminate the fire risk entirely. So just make sure to stay fire aware tomorrow, and then wind gusts will be right around 20 miles per hour Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Today, though, it felt nice, a high of 84 degrees by this evening. It was even a little bit chilly out there. The average high for this time of year is 87, but it can be hot this time of year too. The record today, 104. Thankfully, not that hot. It's comfortable now, though. We're at 68 degrees. We do have some high-level cloudiness out there. Winds are coming out of the northeast at 5 miles per hour, but they're going to pick up again tomorrow as that low gets closer, and it will cool us down too. Most of us right now, though, are in the 60s, 49 in South Tahoe, 68 in Reno, 64 in Fallon, and tomorrow we'll shave off another few degrees as this area of low pressure starts to move in here. You can see an area of low pressure off in the ocean. We have the main one still offshore, but we're going to get a first little impulse that'll move in here tomorrow. In advance of it, though, we do have some high-level clouds that are moving in. That's intertangled here with some haze coming up from the south. So if it looks like it's really cloudy out, it could be a mixture of haze and high-level cloudiness coming up from the west. The haze is coming up from the south, though. Tomorrow, though, a good amount of sunshine in the morning with the exception of some haze. By the afternoon, we'll call it partly cloudy. And tomorrow afternoon, the rain begins into northwestern California, but it will be dry tomorrow in the Truckee Meadows with more wind than anything else. Then on Tuesday, the low starts to make its way further south, and we have a chance for showers and thunderstorms here in the Truckee Meadows as well as in the Basin and Range. It's only a 20% chance in Reno, Carson City, Lake Tahoe, but a better chance along and east of 95. It would be very isolated in the Reno area and be more spotty and more scattered further to the east. So a better chance just east of Reno on Tuesday, and then it will become more numerous Wednesday and Thursday. And the majority of the heavier rainfall will be up to the north. It's not only the rain, but it's also the cooler air. It's going to feel like fall. So good portion of northern Nevada here and in our area will be anywhere between 10 to 20 degrees below average for this time of year. And Reno itself will be closer to 10. In Ely tomorrow, high of 77 degrees, 77 in Austin, and a mild day tomorrow in Hawthorne with highs in the 80s, lower 80s in the Basin and Range tomorrow. So it will be a touch on the windy side, but you're going to notice a cool down for your Monday and the start of the work week. Overnight lows will be in the lower 50s, but places like Stead tonight getting down into the 40s, 49 tonight in Carson City, 36 tonight in South Tahoe, and flurries are even possible up in the high Sierra Tuesday night, Wednesday night when you get up way up there in the mountains. As far as in the Truckee Meadows tomorrow, highs will be in the upper 70s to about 80 degrees tonight. Most of us near 50, but places like Cold Springs could drop down to 45. Up at Lake Tahoe tomorrow, high of 69 degrees with some hazy sunshine, especially in the morning, better in the afternoon, and there will be some wind to contend with. Wind gusts tomorrow right around 45 miles per hour. In Reno tomorrow, high of 81 with increased fire danger because of the wind. Relative humidity won't be terribly low, but it will be low enough to where we'll want to be extra cautious tomorrow when it comes to fire danger. As far as your 70 forecast here, we're going to be in the 70s throughout much of the work week. 75 on Tuesday, 72 on Wednesday, and 73 on Thursday. Our best bet for some rainfall would be on Thursday. The heaviest rain would be north of I-80. At this point, it doesn't look to be heavy rainfall, but light to moderate. With that being said, anytime you get a thunderstorm, some of them can be stronger than others, but in general, it doesn't look to be like a huge amount of rain, and we could get some wind out of it as well.
But did I hear you say flurries?
Yeah, up in the high, up in the high Sierra, when you get above like 8,000 feet, can't rule out a few flurries, and that's not unheard of in September for that to happen, and when you're that high up in elevation.
It can change so quickly too, because again, the elevation,
right,
the humidity, and the moisture in the air all combined at one.
Right. Yeah, that's the thing about the mountains. You know, when you're closer to ground level, you know, that'd be bizarre. But when you're so high up, you know, in September, I mean, it's not unheard of.